It's time!
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. But there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Bruce Lee steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Folks, here we go, Undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Assassin.
Herb Dean, all referee for this
Ready.
one.
Good.
All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Lee. Nice job on the counter there, and this is really a tried-and-true counter striker who will try to use the over-aggressiveness of his opponents against them, and that's exactly what he did there to great effect. Just out of range with that strike. Oh, that looks like some head trauma. Beautiful combination.
Good jab there by the champion.
What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Lee's in half guard.
Getting them out here. This is a terrible position.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. Lands that beautiful jab.
So he counters with an effective punch there, and at least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach. Oh, nice overhand left.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Nice counter jab up top by Lee. Push kick there to the body.
Distance management 101, another punch lands.
Oh, just missed on the overhand left. That might have done some damage. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Lee. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top. Good volume of the kicks, didn't just throw one. Elbow, lead elbow, yes. Looks like that one landed. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon.
Until he blocks it, you better keep throwing those body kicks.
Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there.
Big shot to the head.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg form there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
20 seconds to go in round one. Lee gets lit up by that straight punch. Final seconds here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
He's beaten on the ground. He came around after half. The fight does go down now. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. Good guard.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Well, without much resistance, he continues to find a home for that jab, much like he did in the previous round. Man, how good is his right hook counter?
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Nice punch land over the top.
Just missed on the overhand left. Good head movement there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Nice counter left hook to the head. Oh, overhand left, no good. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, is he a good counter striker? Counters beautifully with the left hand. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Back to the jab now. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Side control now. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Blocks the strike. Nice jab to the dome by Lee. Found a home for that punch. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Great timing on that double leg.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Now he's going full mount.
Making all these shots count.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Lee. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Lee gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Nice jab. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Lee. And there's a takedown attempt.
Another good stick to the head.
Both guys appeared to land there.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Nice counter right hook there. Round 3 next.
All right, take a seat. Deep breaths. Breathe for me. All right. Now, I need you to refocus, and we're going to take this fight in a different direction. I want you to start looking.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, nice straight left. Right hook to the head, blocked. Solid punch by him there. Well, we've been talking about that jab and his perfect utilization of it all night long, and there it is again as he snaps his opponent's head back. You see the numbers bottom of your screen. It has been all about that short, crisp jab here tonight. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. And he will let his opponent stand up here. You wonder if the offensive fighter's going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Oh, nice.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Huge block there.
Keep going, keep going.
Well done. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Oh, nice jab by Lou. Oh, rips the body shot there. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Lee's shot there is blocked. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney, always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Lee.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes. Great punch. He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictating the pace for his opponent.
Under a minute now to go. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taking a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard. He was hurt bad with that last shot.
Beautiful straight punch there by Lee. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 4.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there. Oh, beautifully placed with the lead left hand.
Cardio looks great. He's still bouncing. He's still moving.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside. Nice block.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Beautiful shot to the leg.
Oh, he hurt again! Nice shot there by the champ.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Big elbow there. Oh, big knee to the body. Big knee. He blocks the shot. Oh! Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose was just nasty, and it is pouring blood now.
Oh, no!
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Lee's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Changing the position. There it is. Now he's on the mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Lee's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Lee's right back to the full mount. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Good work from the top here by Lee. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight.
Nice punch there.
15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Lee. Might get the TKO here. 20 down, 5 to go. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, that's the end of the round. That is not the end of the bleeding. As you see the cut on the bridge of the nose, and that thing is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. The cut man is going to give that some attention, but that's not an ideal location either. That blood is getting into the mouth. Ugly stuff for him to deal with here. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble. Nice kick.
And just...
Hurt him bad.
Inside leg kick.
Whoa.
Lee gets caught by another leg kick. Oh, another knockdown! And Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes.
How about it? Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 46 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lee, lighten up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to